Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is quite enlightening. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. It's coming from Horizon. It's titled All Men Need to See This. Ex-wife demands her husband accept paternity fraud, get humbled instead. Why will you be forcing a man to accept a child that is not his? Why? Anyway, she'll be explaining herself in this video. We're going to be analyzing it and be enlightened. And yeah, I'm sure we'll get to know the gist. Before we dive into the video, my name is Oge. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, hello. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Watch my ads, please. Thank you. So let's just dive into the video.
He is the father. 72 hours. He is not the father. He is not the father. He is not the father.
Do you know what today is? It's my child support day. Hey, I got a check. Hey, we got the money. Hey, we got money. Hey. Okay, period. Now let's get into it. You already know the gold diggers is out for the weekend. Let's see what we can get into. I'm feeling rich. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling like this child support check is mine. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. $11.54. Now, you already know the vibes. The judges say we will be back on Monday with what we did with the money over the weekend.
The guy making this video is like, this is unacceptable. Hashtag men's rights. Hashtag men's rights activist.
Men's rights to go to war and die.
And then when I went to prison for 5 years. When I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man.
Child support.
5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab
You
did.
made it all up.
No, I did not.
Well, those results are pretty
I don't know any of those people on that form.
Oh, my God.
This is clearly the most shocking
Very much.
news we've ever gotten in this courtroom.
Oh, my God. She should be convicted.
You know that a woman definitely knows the father of her child, right? Like, there are some situations that they don't know. Yes, let's be clear on that. There are some situations that some women do not know the father of their child. But there are some situations, in most of the time, women actually, when a woman sleeps with multiple men, most of the time she knows who the father of her child is. This is absolute wickedness. Absolutely wickedness. This is man. This is mean.
Convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I did
That is fraud.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow. Really? Okay, Miss McKinney.
Yes, right.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope we are in better spirits.
I am.
Okay, good. And we're not going to allow each other to.
Before we get into this news story, some people are mean. Like, very mean. I didn't even know she actually knows the father of the child. I was even thinking it was a situation whereby she didn't know. She knew. She's in communication with the father of the child and she's getting child support from a man. That man said he came out of prison, the day he came out of prison till now, till the present time of filming that video, that he was paying child support. 5 years. How mean can you be? Like, how? Why? What has that man done to you? That man probably has done something to her. Because, I don't know, some women use child support to fund their lifestyle, which is not supposed to be. Like, how can you do that? Some men are going through it hard. Some people are going through these things really hard. You hear some stories and then you are like, no way human being can do that to another person. But if you look deep, there's a video I think I uploaded before this. I don't know if the video has gone up. The man caters to his child, and the ex-wife voluntarily gave him the child to cater to, and then he still pays the ex-wife child support. Remember, the child stays with the man, he caters to the child, and the woman sued the man to court, and the judge was asking her, what's up, why are you here? She said she needs an increment in her child support. And then we are like, okay, what's going on here? The child stays with the man caters to the child, he pays child support and health insurance and so many other things, and you do not do anything, and the man still pays you child support. Why are you asking for an increment? This woman earns $400,000 a month, oh no, a year, and the man earns $40,000 a year. And then you are asking, and then later in the video we found out that this man has been dating her sister. So you now understand the pain, even though this might not be about the child, but you understand the pain. So sometimes when I see women actually treating men this badly, I would love to know or ask, what exactly is the story? Because there has to be a story. You can't just be mean, though there are some people that are actually very mean, but this is actually a lot. Man, I mean, I can't imagine how that man would be feeling. Let's just get into this story. It's a lot to take in, honestly.
Right? Correct.
We'll
okay.
See what she does.
Okay. So we took the DNA testing, had all that done. Did you all have any problems with that?
No, none at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have the two of you had an opportunity to speak at all?
We've spoken.
No.
Lies.
Oh, okay. We spoke for 30 seconds. That doesn't count. I didn't want to talk to you. You came up to me. I tried to end the conversation as quick as possible.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am.
That is not true. He called me and he asked me, he said, look, I don't know which way this paternity test is going to go, but if you'll just let me put it on you one more time, we can smooth all of this out, blah, 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 all of that crap.
Oh, so that's a lot in 30 seconds.
Really?
No, that's not what I said, but...
When he lies, he puts his hand up like that on his cheek.
Wow.
Oh, okay, that's a lie pose.
And you found all that out in 72 hours?
I did.
Interesting. Okay. So
You see how aggressive she is about this?
I'm just excited.
She doesn't need help for her daughter.
Just
This is
come on
about
with the
revenge.
results,
This is
please.
clearly about getting back at me and punishing me for not, I don't know, staying with her forever.
Results, please.
but it's been 9 years.
I know it's been, it's odd timing, isn't it? Right when I have a fiance and have a son, that's when she chooses to do this. Isn't that kind of odd timing here, Your Honor?
I mean, the timing does seem a little interesting.
I just came to the realization that, hey, I can do it alone, but I don't have to do it alone. If he's taking care of his other son and his fiance, that's fine. I don't need him to take care of me or my daughter, but it would be the right thing to do. And that's what he's going to do.
And
If he's the father.
He's the father.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, bailiff, we have those results.
Got your cashier's check. Because I don't want to
That's
personal
not
check.
nice.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can't say that to him yet, though.
Okay.
Exactly.
We don't know if he's even going to be the father to pay child support.
I know.
But if you are indeed the father, I wouldn't recommend you make a payment today because the order would just be being signed today.
Is there an appeal process even if I am the father?
What would you be appealing exactly?
I don't think that based on the way she's been treating me and based on her selective choice of when to bring this issue up in order to, harm my relationship with my family, I consider that a form of harassment. And I feel like I should be able to file.
Why is the woman so... Why is the woman acting that way? Women can be scornful when they want to be. Honestly, I'm sure she's pained. I mean, it's been 9 years. I'm sure she's pained, obviously, from the way she's acting, that the man has a fiance and he has a son, right? I'm sure she's pained, but acting like this in a courtroom is so inappropriate, and is so like, you have not seen what I've got up my sleeves. Do you get? That's what it's giving, because she's so unserious. She's treating him in a certain way, and it might be one of the reasons why he left her. I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, look at the way she's acting. They're in a courtroom where they're supposed to act in a particular way, and then you're acting this way, throwing jabs at him. Anyway, I would love to know the paternity results, honestly.
File maybe a restraining order, and that would prevent me from, if I had a restraining order against her, that would prevent me obviously from having to pay for her child support, wouldn't it?
What is that, a restraint?
No, that's not how any of that works. That was really creative though, but that's not how any of that works. So let me go ahead and tell you what the results say.
All
Let's
right.
get it over with.
Okay.
All
Give me a drum roll.
All right. It looks like baby McKinney,
beautiful
because we
girl.
can't say a child's name.
Right.
There is no probability he can be the father.
What did they say? What?
You hear that?
What'd you say, Your Honor?
You
Remember?
laughed at that.
Remember?
No,
when
I didn't hear.
Oh, let me say it a
I'm
little
the
louder.
only white person she's been with. Remember?
There is
Remember that?
no probability that he is the father.
Okay, so first of all, no disrespect to you, but the letter looks a little sketchy.
Okay.
It wasn't in a
It's got
legal
writing on
size
it.
envelope.
That's why it's sketchy.
So, and I don't trust him because his uncle is an attorney, okay? And his
Okay.
uncle can do
What does
all
that have to do
types
with
of
anything?
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't even trust that.
Wait a minute. I believe at the beginning, I asked you all how the test went.
I mean,
And
the
you
test-
said, wait a minute, hold on. You said everything went good, right?
And it did.
And it
what she
did,
said.
and it was fair that day, right?
Yes.
They swabbed her mouth correctly.
The person appeared to be wearing PPE and the person appeared to work, you know, for that service. And the test itself went well, but behind the scenes, Your Honor.
And it
a lot
appears
goes
that
on.
these results are directly from the testing place. And he's not the father.
He is the father. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Your
Let
Honor.
me tell you not. No, he's not.
He's the father.
He's not. So you're going to you're
lost.
going to argue with DNA testing.
Your Honor, he is the father. 72 hours. He has
He
a tattoo
is not
on his
the
private
father.
parts. He was the
He
only
is
one
not
there. I
the
know.
father. He is not the father.
Show
How
me a
many
tattoo.
times do I have to say that? No, I don't want to see a
Why don't you
tattoo.
show
All
him
I
the
want to see
tattoo?
was these numbers to see what the probability was going to look like of him being the father. He is not the father. Now,
That was way too much, by the way.
You have a tattoo.
excuse me. You know what? I don't even see why you all need to be having a conversation right now.
I agree.
Can we
you
do a
are not the
retest?
father, which means that you will not be placed on any type of child support or anything today. Now, you, Miss McKinney, you do have the right to petition someone else who you may think is the father.
There is no one else, Your Honor. It was him. He has a tattoo on his private part. I was with him and the tattoo for 72 hours. I know what I felt. I know what I saw. Okay, it was him.
Well, there is a probability of something else, though.
Okay.
You were probably with somebody else too within that previous 72 hours.
Oh, Your Honor, you tried it.
There's no shade, just facts.
It's very possible.
Oh my
It's
God.
very likely.
How is it possible?
Because there were like 6 or 7, 8 hours stretches during that time where I didn't see you or know where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You know what? Maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't even remember this other guy. It's possible with the rate you were going in those days. So I'm willing to grant you that you may not have been lying.
man.
You may
Okay.
not have been lying about thinking that I was the only white guy you were with.
Well, just answer my question. Do you have a tattoo on your private part?
I have a birthmark
does
that
that
kind of
even
looks like a
mean?
bird. Maybe
No,
that's
it
what you
says
thought.
Mississippi long. Do you have that tattoo?
Okay,
No.
well, you know what? This is what we're
Never
about
been
to
to
do.
Mississippi.
This is what we're about to do. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I've already said what the results were, which means I'm dismissing this case. You are more than welcome to bring another case. And if
his account is true that you don't remember, you can bring another case after that. But the court is here to assist you. So if there are no more questions and nothing further, which it shouldn't be, you all are dismissed.
Hell no, it shouldn't be.
Whatever. You got a tattoo.
This is so funny. Oh my god, this couple are they're so funny. It's interesting that the woman had so much to say from the beginning. Like, she had a lot to say. And then at the end, she was quiet. Every woman, she probably knows. She just wants to frustrate the guy. Probably. Like, there's a possibility that she knows who the father of the child is. She just wants to frustrate the guy. Because, I mean, from the beginning, I was like, this lady, aren't you doing too much? Can you just allow the court do its thing and stop messing with the guy? Stop throwing jabs at him. And you know what? It's so funny how, you know, this paternity thing is the children that get to suffer for this at the end of the day. And, you know, it's not a new thing that women want to live off men through, you know, child support and all of that. They want to just get the money and then you used to fund their own lifestyle. Some of these women do not even work. I mean, we get to hear stories like where the women do not work. What they wait for at the end of every month is just to get the child support, and then they do their thing, which I think is not fair. The child support is actually for the child. You not working means that you are living off that child. So at the end of the day, you will coming back to court to ask for more money, it's not, you know. And I mean, it's so hard that, and he has not even seen the child in 9 years. He has not seen the child in 9 years, and only to find out now that the child is not his. So for 9 years, they've been going back and forth and back and forth. I mean, this is a lot. And I mean, this judge is so funny. She said maybe she was with somebody else. And what's that story about him having a tattoo? Like, was that even relevant? What has that got to do with the story on ground? Like, how is it going to help the investigation or their paternity test? Anyway, I would love to know your thoughts concerning this story. What's the trend? What's this trend about? What's this trend about? Like, the first few videos, like, what's this trend about? Is it that women are now coming to hate men? What is this trend about? I would love to know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Drop your thoughts and comment observations in the comment section. If you understand this better, maybe you should give us some light in the comment section. It will help us and it will help interact. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and I will see you in my next video.